Afrique, et malheureusement Afrique sans fric. Oh, naso idée, naso idée, Yendenika. Mais oui, c'est comme ça. Eh oui.
Welcome back to another episode of Naino Podcast, featuring Mayway Jr. herself,
Thank you.
Queen K, the queen of, what genre does Mayway even do? I don't know. Makossa, African music, whatever, but the queen of the land, we'll just call it that
Thank
one.
you.
Hmm.
Yes, no.
And then returning after a brief hiatus, not looking like her problems at all. The hot mama herself, Miss Kelly. Mrs. Kelly. Hold on. Let me put some respect on your name.
Yes, Mrs.
Welcome back. How far?
Okay.
You okay?
Getting by.
Okay. Getting by. Well, before we get started, just want to say, please make sure you follow us on the Bird app at Now1 and on IG NYK Podcast. Now, I've seen some trends. I feel like Gen Z nowadays is influencing us for some reason. Because everywhere I look, left, right, everybody, that career goals now is, I want to be an influencer. All the hot babes,
Content
all
creator.
the guys there. What's going on? Talk to me about this. Like, have you guys noticed this?
Oh, yes.
I mean, nobody wants to do a 9 to 5
I
forever.
don't blame Momo.
So social media is paying. So
And
I even saw one ad one time that says they'll pay for somebody to sleep for 1 week. And I'm like, at this point, I sleep every day. If someone can if I'm going to dig into that app because maybe I'll be like, that's free money to sleep. I need it.
It's free
And
money, eh? Go ahead, Karen, continue.
everybody wants to be an influencer. There's so much to it because everybody wants to be in the limelight. Everybody wants the camera on their face to show off their luxurious life and all that stuff. It's about the clout, and also like Kelly said, who wants a 9 to 5? It's ghetto out here. You can't really live life. People have a 9 to 5 and still can't make ends meet. Influencing is easier. I'm not saying influencing is easy, but it's most definitely easier than a 9 to 5. So I genuinely do not blame people for wanting to be an influence. Me, I could never, but I don't blame folks. Like, yeah.
Me, I'm just lazy. That's my problem. I'm just lazy.
So it's funny
I
y'all
already have a
mention this.
camera, but to do it is the problem.
And that's the funny part, right? Because a lot of perception is that, oh, being an influencer is easy. But that thing is a full-time job.
I didn't say it
Yeah.
was easy. I
No,
said
Kelly said it was easy. Kelly
No,
said it
I
was
said me,
easy.
I'm just lazy.
Your first statement, you said it was easy.
What? Not easy as in a way like, people don't put in effort. Like I'm
Mhm.
saying like it's like your own thing. You're doing it for
Yeah.
yourself. When somebody is doing something for themselves, I don't really consider it as like work. I mean, I'm not saying
Mhm.
like it's like I'm not saying work in a way like you're not putting in the work, but I mean like work as in it's something that I like, you know.
Okay.
And when I'm doing something that I like, I enjoy it. I mean, yeah, there are going to be days that is just up and down,
Yeah.
but that's better than like I hate working under someone. I don't like it. So I'm trying to find all means to like not work under someone. I'm trying to retire by 40. So I need to
me and you both.
I need to make things happen, you know.
So I'm happy you brought that up, right? Like, because here's my follow-up question. Why do you think everyone like wants to be an influencer nowadays? Like, I don't remember before as kids, oh, I want to be an actor, musician, astronaut, something like that. And then now people are actually going towards influencing. Like, why do you think that is?
It's trending.
It's trending and it's
Everything
like
that is always trending attracts a lot of people. That's the thing with trends.
Mm.
It's trending a whole lot. And again, people have seen that you can make money through social media. You can make money through Instagram, through TikTok, through Facebook, and people who post constantly every single day are like, why would I be posting constantly every single day and not make money out of it? Why
Hmm.
not just create a page and be posted constantly? And maybe at some point we are just hoping to get enough views and likes, and you know,
What do you think, Karen?
It's multiple factors, like how I said in the beginning. Like, people love the limelight. In order for you to be an actor or a musician, you had to put in like work. You needed to have
Work.
talent.
That
No
word. Say it
offense.
again. Say it again one more time, please. The T word. Say the T word one more time.
In order for you to be an actor, a musician, make it big in Hollywood, you need to have talent.
Ah.
Okay? You need to
Uh-huh.
put in the work, the
Yes.
hours. Okay?
Ah.
It was not something that
Yes.
you can just, I'm in Hollywood, give me it.
Give me
And then
money.
boom, you have it. No, people worked years within their craft to be where they are today. No offense. Influencing, you don't need no talent. So I'm not saying that influencers don't have talent. I'm not saying that. But to
Yeah.
become an influencer, it does not require talent. It doesn't really require that much effort to compare it to being like an actor or musician. That's why people respect like the entertainment, because influencing is also part of entertainment. But people respect actors and musicians and director in that entertainment realm because, like I said, it's hours of people, years that they took, lessons that they have to take, auditioning, constant yeses and nos for them to finally get where they are. Compared to influencing, you can put a phone right now and just do a little 1, 2, 3 dance or say something stupid or just barely know how to sing and put some auto tune. Boom, you're an influencer. You made it. Like, that's why people don't really see influencing as like a respecting type of entertainment form. And like I said, I'm not talking about all influencers, but I'm just saying like
Hmm.
in general, to be an influencer does not require talent.
I
It's
like
just
how
it's
you
easy to get into it. Like,
I like how you were more selective of your words this time because you know what I'm about to do, right? I'm about to challenge you again. I'm about to be your ops real quick. So here's what else I'm gonna say, right? If we think about it, and please do the research, our resident Googler, how much money does an influencer make per video, right? I know Facebook monetizes a little bit different. Instagram, you're not really getting much. And I don't think you're really getting much on TikTok, right? You could probably leverage that in another way to get it done. But I would ask you this, isn't a talent itself being able to get eyes on you? Like to have
yes.
people constantly tune in. So like we have some certain influencers, and quite frankly, for me, I would say probably the first influencer was that was really big, big, big. I'll probably say it's like what, Kim Kardashian
Mm-hmm.
ish, right? Well, did she have talent back then?
No.
But she somehow found a way, right, to have people tune in. So the talent, the talented people and all that stuff like that, or in a sense, I would say that's the talent because she somehow found a way to have us tune in for nothing, for no reason. So would I then fault Joe Blow and the next person from just going online and making a fool of themselves to see if they can maybe get the same thing done?
No, and I don't fault folks whatsoever. Please, if I could be an influencer, I would. But I don't like the limelight personally and truly, and I don't care enough to be posting on social media. I don't
Mm.
fault people for wanting to be an influencer. And yes, I agree. It does, you need to have talent in order for you to captivate people because the real influencers that have talent are the ones that can hold its longevity. They can hold out that influence. There's influencers that boom, they're here for 5 minutes, they're gone. That's not that one isn't talent because even though you did captivate, but it was only for a couple of seconds. In order for it to be a
So, time
talent,
out.
wait,
Is
wait, let
that
me
is that talent or work ethic?
I think it's a mixture of both. In order for
Mm.
you to captivate them
Cook,
and
cook,
keep
cook.
it going, you need to have a mixture of both. You need to have work ethic and you need to have talent. It's both. Because even if you don't have the talent to captivate people, you can actually grow to learn that, but like I said, you need to have both. But the influencers that come and go, I don't really per se think it's a talent. I see it as a moment. You had a moment. Was
Okay.
it a talent per se? No, it was just a moment you had. And since you didn't have either A, the work ethic to take that moment and stretch it out, or you just didn't have the talent to begin with for people to even care to keep on seeing you.
Okay, so let me ask you this then, right? Like someone like, what's that guy that used to go and he would go to like people's restaurants, order the food, go and sit in the car, make a
Oh,
video,
oh, the Keith
and
Kenneth,
then
the
that
Kenneth
whatever
dude.
the Padawan's name is, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, that's talentless. But he just did it consistently, and obviously he's made a career out of it. But ain't no talent there, but he somehow made it, made it work, right? So if
Hmm.
we're comparing it back to your previous point versus like entertainers and other stuff like that, do other things. To me, it's just strict work ethic, right? It's not even there's no talent involved in that, and he made a career. Another example is the guy that, does this. Zero talent, zero nothing, but he just got lucky somehow and got there, right? And did that. So going back to your point versus, the talent part, like, what do you have to say about that specific piece if you're going to compare them to an entertainer or anything else?
So the I think his name is like Abel Abdul. I don't know the black. I don't know
The
his
the guy
name.
is like Kabi Lame or something like that.
Yes, I
Yeah.
was like some Muslim name, but
Yeah.
him. I feel like it is a talent because he knows.
Houseway.
No,
Ha.
wait, that's why I was coming. I was
Okay,
coming.
okay, okay. Hey, sorry, sorry,
I think it's a talent because it's like he knows what people wants to see. He knows what the audience wants. Because that's the thing with people with the five that only get their moment and don't know how to stretch it. You need to have the talent to understand like, okay, this is what people want. This is what they want to see. You have to be able to read the room and know how to
Hmm.
shift. That's how like celebrities stay relevant, all constantly, and influencers stay relevant because that's a talent to understand like what's relevant. Like Kris Jenner, that woman has talent.
I mean,
Okay,
yes, we agree on that for sure. Yeah. She's a
that
pimp.
woman
She's a professional pimp.
knows how to captivate an audience. She knows what her daughters need to do in order for them to stay in the limelight. She knows how to read the room, even if it's just anger folks or to make people happy. So I feel like that's what that other dude, the dude with him, I feel like that's he like that's a talent within itself. You know what people want. You know what people are going to. They're gonna
Hmm.
like this reaction. They're not gonna like this reaction. But with the like the Hollywood, like how I kept on saying, like you to get a movie role is not something that you just come and say, I want this movie role. I'm gonna take it. Like if
Ah.
I mean nowadays, yes, you can because if you have influence and you have a social media following, they will
Hmm.
just put you in a movie just because of that.
Yeah.
So the lines have definitely been blurred. That's why, but I'm not talking about influencers that are in movies because of the fact that they're influencers. I'm talking about like actors that, like you, people that want to create a great movie, a great cinema, great music. They, like I keep on saying, they work on their craft. Like they take
Hmm.
it very, very seriously. I'm not saying like influencers don't take influencing very seriously because they most definitely do.
Some don't. Yeah, yeah, some don't.
Yeah,
But
yeah, some don't, most
yeah.
definitely. Most some definitely don't take it seriously, but it's something that you have to build. You can have the talent born to be a musician or artist, but it's just like with like Messi and Ronaldo. You have to keep on practicing.
Not you bringing up Messi Ronaldo comparison. Look
Uh,
at you. Hey,
I know, I
hey.
just had to sprinkle that in there
Analogies.
real quick. You know,
Analogies. Let me find
right?
out. Let
Yeah,
me
thank
find
you.
out, please. So let me ask you this, right? If you were to pick one specific thing, right? But actually, let me rephrase that question. We know people want to be influencers. One, it's either fame, that's the driving force, or it's money. If you were to pick based on today's society, which do you think they're doing the influencing for? Are they doing it for the fame? Are they doing it for the money?
I mainly think it's for the fame. As Offset said, they do anything for clout. Like
Mm.
people, I don't, okay, it's a psychological thing, right?
Hmm.
People love the attention. Even if it's good or bad, they rather have the attention from it than the actual money. Not everybody, because me, please give me the money. I don't want the clout. But people will do anything just to get that spotlight. It's like an adrenaline thing. It's like a dopamine thing. It's me, 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 me,
Hmm.
me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Like people are social media, this is where like the versus goes.
Hmm.
Social media has either created narcissism in a bigger scale than it's ever been, or social media is now showing how much narcissistic people are in this world. So I'm like, I feel like it's a versus, but I honestly think it's both. Because now that you can be in a screen filled with millions of people, it boosts your ego in a way. We
Okay,
have
pause
this,
right there because
huh?
I have something else to ask you, right?
Oh.
I'm happy you brought that up. It boosts your ego. We're creating narcissists, and it's an affliction, basically, right? Who is more affected by it? Like who, men or women?
Both, because that red pill of the men that's going on is crazy.
Wait, what
Like,
red pill? Wait. I'm unk right now, so I need to
oh, you don't know what
explain
red pill is?
what red
Okay,
pill.
so there's this thing called in the manosphere. So in the social
In
media
the
realm,
what?
that's manosphere.
Ha, Jesus Christ!
Okay,
These
so
days are
manosphere
creating new
means that
terms.
it's social media, but it's catered towards men.
Mm-hmm.
So in the manosphere, there's something called a blue pill and a red pill. It's like the Matrix.
Oh, hold on. Those people, what are those guys that they be online be like, women are dumb, women are
Yes,
this,
those are the red pill. Or women are slaves. Men
yeah,
can
what's those
have
people?
multiple wives, and women
That
need to
Indian
go on
guy
their
with
knees.
the bow black guy. What's their name? I see them
Fresh and
everywhere.
fit. Are you talking
Them.
about?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
So yes, them. They are the red pill, like toxic masculinity. It's not even masculinity at that point. It's just them degrading women. They don't really teach men how to better themselves in a way. Yes, sometimes they do, but it's just like no, they're just playing
Okay.
on men's ego and making.
So would you put like a Kevin Samuels in that same boat?
I wouldn't really say he's fully red pill. I think he teeters back, like he teeters in and out of it.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels, he
What
teeters.
about like a Charlemagne, Andrew Schultz kind of thing?
I just think that like Andrew Schultz is the white one, right?
Yeah, with the big nose.
I just think they're idiots. I don't,
Jesus.
I don't think like they're red pill men, even though they can be. I just think they're idiots. They just be talking to talk,
Okay,
honestly.
yeah, continue. So men versus women in this thing. Yeah, continue. Sorry.
Yes. So social media, I don't think it affects one person better than the other because like I said, like it's still horribly bad for each of them. Social media just takes the negative that's happening in the world and amplifies it for both sex. It like I said with the men's ego is to ruin men's ego and make them just I would say horrible people. And then for women, it's teaching women like hypersexuality. It's teaching them like women is all over the place. It's like women should be slaves to men, and it's teaching them like body dysmorphia that they're not independent to look up to these other women that it's
It's
so
teaching
bad.
them cash at me before you DM me. Cash at me before
Yes,
you message
now, even
me.
though yes, please, before you DM me,
Yeah.
cash
It's
out me,
teaching
even though
them
my DMs are
brokey.
private.
What's it? Brokey? What else? What are the terms there? Brokey. And what's this one?
Clock
That stupid thing.
it.
Ah, Jesus. I hate that. Actually, Kelly, tell us. So when we know like people want to be influencers for fame, all this stuff, right? So what about those? We all have those slay queen friends that want to turn and be influencers there. So tell us your story about your slay queen friends that turn into influencers. How are you reacting to this?
I don't make friends with such people. I
Ah,
want to have them.
you're better than them, huh?
Yes,
Hey, wonderful. This is the same mindset that these people have, oh, that you're there, you know. Huh.
because What does Slay Queen have to do with anything?
That part of the influencer trend, right? Like these are the main people who want to be influencers. And it actually ties into
Yeah, but a whole lot of
um
them like are just doing a fake life, and I don't tie in my life into that.
matter of fact, here's a scenario, and I'm happy we're right here. So there was this babe one time we went out, I forget what we went to, like Mexico vacation, whatever, right? And we're all hanging out like for a few days, right? You know, kind of thing. We all follow each other on social media. Everything is cool. Go back home, you know, later on down the line, you know, things are, you know, how you like still interacting with people on Instagram, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then one day, all of a sudden, it's like I'm trying to, you know, like we're talking about someone. I'm like, oh, let me go, like, you know, send them something. I go there and I'm seeing that, oh, this person does not like you see like their follower counts change when you go on the profile. I'm like, how is this person all the way down to like they have 10,000 followers and they're only following 300 people? I'm like, what's going on? Like, so I'm like, hey, let me see if I'm one of the people that have been unfollowed. And they're like, yeah, unfollowing me. I'm like, bruh, you just followed me. I didn't follow you. You followed me. I followed you back. And then you got unfollow me. Like,
That's why I have that unfollow app on my
like,
phone.
like, what is
Do
the
not,
point?
I'm very petty. Do not follow me just to get me out because I'm not a fan of nobody. I don't give a shit about nobody's life. You follow me and I follow you back. That's the thing. I follow people that I want to follow. Following people is not a must. Okay. I'm not, if I follow you, I'm not following you because I want you to follow me. If I get tired of following you, I'm gonna take my own hand and unfollow you myself. Maybe because maybe whatever you're posting does not really interest me anymore. Or maybe like maybe it was just at the moment something was interesting me and I followed you and I don't have any interest. But you will not purposely sit in your house and then me and you like maybe we're talking or maybe just randomly because most of these people on social media like you really don't know them, but they'll just come and follow you. And then you go through their account. Like I'm always going to anybody who follows me, I go through their account. Like, and no, not everybody. Like the accounts that I want to follow, that I feel like I want to follow back, I go through it and see like, okay, maybe this is that. Let me follow back. I don't care how many viewers you have or how many followers or whatever. Like,
Mhm.
I really don't care. And if I, in my good conscience mind, decide to be like, you know what, maybe they are what follow. Let me follow them back. Just to be nice. And then I come and meet that you have unfollowed me because you are trying to buy views or trying to buy followers or trying to like people are going to take mine and unfollow you.
That's wild.
Like I have the unfollow app on my phone. Don't play with me. Do not ever follow
That one
me
is
and
next level,
think I
bro.
will not
Like,
unfollow you
damn, is
back.
that serious?
Yes,
When
I
you
am
get in
that
the app?
petty because I've seen people do it so many times to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm going to download this app on my phone because
Hmm.
y'all are just trying to do too much right now. Because why would you follow someone and then when they follow you back, you unfollow them? What do I look like? A fan?
I
People
mean,
can't.
yeah. Karen, go
People
ahead.
can't. I said people can't follow me automatically. They have to request to follow me.
Yeah,
I have to
Yeah,
accept
I mean,
it
my
because
account is
same.
not private now, but still, it used to be private.
But Karen is the
But
same thing though. Like,
yeah, it
cause
does not
like you've
matter.
never
Like,
had that, the request to follow you, you accept the
even if
request.
even if you follow them, my thing is
Yeah,
once they follow you and you follow them back, they will still
they
unfollow you.
go
So it does not
back.
matter
Yeah.
whether you have like
oh, it's never happened to me because I just made my social media
I
manager.
promise you, go and check. You will
You
find
see,
people who
and
have done
I
that to
don't,
you.
and the thing is, I don't follow people like that. Like honestly, if you see my follow account,
Bam. It be people you know, it
see,
be
go and
people
you'll be surprised at the people
you're
who actually
with.
unfollowed you that you're
oh,
following.
well,
Like,
I went through my Instagram to see who followed me. It's the same people. Nothing has changed for me.
you lucky. Cause like, bro, like imagine like, and this is not just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Like you really go like you're, you know, hanging out. Cause nowadays, right, with social media, when you go out, most times you can either get a number or you can get social media. Nowadays it's more acceptable to exchange Instagrams than really
Yep.
phone numbers. So someone is like trying to network with you and they'll be like, okay, cool. Like, oh, let's follow each other, whatever. You literally follow them, they follow you back, like, yeah, 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 yeah. Or sometimes they'll actually no. First scenario, you follow them, like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna follow you back, and then they never do. Again, it doesn't matter, but it's like, why would you do that? Why do you think I want to be keeping tabs on your life, like for no reason? But okay,
Because
cool.
they do anything
Like I
for
don't really
clout.
care
And
about
then the
what
next
it's the
part
same thing
is
with
like, bruh,
sorry to cut you short,
now you
but
good,
it's
you
the
good.
same thing with people on WhatsApp status. This
Which
is
one
the
is that
one
one
thing
now?
that I don't understand, something that
This one I
baffles
don't
me,
know.
right? Okay, WhatsApp status, right? It's me. If I don't want to have your number, if I don't care about you, I'm just gonna delete your number or block you in general.
Damn.
But
But
my thing is, people will have your number, then block you from viewing their WhatsApp status. Why do you think I care about what you post? Do I look like I don't even watch WhatsApp status like that? Do I look like I'm not your husband, I'm not your man, I'm not your family member, your dad or your mother. Why do you think I want to see your picture or your quotes or whatever it is your post? I
Maybe
don't
they're
give a
throwing shade
shit.
about you.
Huh?
literally,
Maybe they're throwing shade about you.
No. It's not even like about, I don't even think it's about throwing shades. Some people are just, I don't think it's about throwing shades. Some people just have, I don't know if it's insecurity or call it like, maybe you can, somebody just have, Africans especially, because they just, you don't need to do anything to somebody and they'll probably just look at you and then just feel some kind of way, maybe intimate. Someone can just feel intimidated by you and just block you from viewing their status. But every day they're on yours, viewing yours. Is that not
monitoring
witchcraft?
spirits.
That's the thing I've never gotten. Like, why would you block me from viewing your WhatsApp status? Just block me.
Just
Like, I don't care about you like that.
Well, I'm happy you bring this up, right? Because it actually ties into our proverb, which is straight from South Africa. All right. So, who wants to take on this one? Who wants to tell us what this means before we start? Let's make sure.
Can you read it first before we, please?
Okay. Let me read it. Let me read it. All right. So the proverb goes, a person is a person because of other people. Read it one more
You're
time.
easily influenced because of other people.
A person is a person because of other people.
Like
What do
you're
y'all think it
easily
means?
influenced because of other people. Who you are can be because of the people you choose to listen to. Something like that.
Somewhat.
Or it can
It
or it
goes.
can still mean who you are. You can still be, I mean, it can mean like good or bad because you can depend on who you listen to, you can become a better person. And depending on who you listen to, you can become a bad person. People just there's positive and there's negative, so it can go both ways.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're pretty much on point, right? Karen, you want to add to it?
I was gonna say like it goes ties in with the influencing part, like how you said a person is a person because of a person, and it goes in order for a person to be an influencer, you need to have people to give you that attention,
Yep. To give you that platform.
to give you that platform. If they don't give it to you, you're not that person anymore. You're just irrelevant. So,
Literally. Yeah. So like basically it's like, yeah, your identity, like people's identity, right? And how we live, how we interact is literally like is built on like, the actions, the influence, the interactions with other people around. So sometimes we do things because of other people, or we act certain ways because of how we've seen other people act, things like that. So, and tying this into our topic really, it goes to the next piece of, have you ever had a scenario where people might get mad at you because I'll use this prime example, girls specifically. Oh my goodness. You know how you babes love your birthdays. Oh, your friend
By the
FaceTimes
way,
you,
I
they
forgot
call
my
you to wish
sister's
you a
birthday
birthday,
today.
privately, but because they don't post you on social media, you guys are beefing.
Mm.
Like, or if you don't claim them publicly on social media, you don't support them publicly, it's a problem because they want everybody else to, see those things. Like, y'all never had to deal with that? You never seen any of that?
I don't really care about those things, but I mean, it's like, um, it can be looked at both ways. If you have a
I agree.
friend who does not really ever post your business, post whatever it is that you're doing in life, but they post everything else and other people and never do the same to you and you support this person, you are a hater. You are going to be blocked
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
because
whoa. How?
No,
No,
I agree with Kelly. I agree
did
with
you
Kelly.
not
I
did you
feel
No,
not
I
like
understand like what I
disagree. What?
said?
No, continue.
Did you understand what I said
it's
though?
like you're
Say it
not
again, please.
listening to
Maybe I
what she's saying because
misunderstood.
she's making perfect sense.
Maybe I
Yeah.
misunderstood.
If I
Continue.
have a friend,
Mm-hmm.
you are my friend.
Yeah.
You never post me like
Mm-hmm.
on special occasions or when I'm having like big moments in my life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even support my business. You don't share my business when other people are sharing it.
Okay.
Nothing good in my life. You're constantly probably posting other people on their birthdays, going to
Mm-hmm.
the celebrations, their parties, and posting it and sharing your time on Snapchat, on Instagram stories, and having the time of your life. And I'm always going all out for you, doing things for you, and you're not reciprocating that energy. You are going to be blocked.
No, no, that you said two different things though, two distinct
That's
things.
what I'm
'Cause
saying,
you
that it
said,
can go
hold
both
on.
ways.
No, 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 because you said two things. You said one, they're showing up for you, right? They're supporting, they're showing up for the other person's birthday, things like that. What if this person is showing up to your birthday, right? Instead of them sharing your page, maybe they privately sent it to this other person to purchase, and they've actually bought your
No, you
service,
can,
right?
that's the
Hold
thing. You
on, let
can
me
tell
finish.
a fake.
Let me finish, right? They've actually supported you directly. They haven't haggled your price, they paid your price there. If someone needs something, they say, oh, I have a friend, they send that contact, right? They just don't share it publicly like that. Or
That's
they
why
just don't post you on there. Maybe
no,
like
that's why I said you don't even support my business. I'm not talking
but
about
that's what
just
I'm saying.
posting. I'm
But
talking about like, I'm not talking about like posting in general. Because look, here's the thing, especially with us women, right? We know who is fake within us.
Literally, this is
I
like I feel like
know
men don't
that if there
understand.
are people that I
Women,
know,
we
if I have my
understand the
business,
way
you will
we
not share
move.
it
guy,
because you will not even tell, you would rather give the business to the next person and rather than to send the person to me.
no, like that's not what I said. I said, hey,
Yeah, that's
again,
what I'm telling.
I might not go right and share your page
That's different from what
on
I'm
my
saying.
thing. That's what I'm saying. But the topic was, again, the person might show up for you privately, but they don't show up for you on social media, and it becomes an issue.
Well, that's no, that was not what I was talking about, but I'm just saying there are two different types of support. So I was just trying to point out the first one,
Hmm.
right? That one is just the fake one. You're going to get blocked.
Okay, so what if that person supports you privately, but they don't
Yeah, I
support
mean,
you on
if you
social
show
media?
up, you do like mouth-to-mouth support, you show
Hmm.
up at my events, you buy me gifts.
They
I
don't
mean,
want to buy
maybe
you a
once
gift
in a while
then.
you post, I don't really care about like the whole posting thing. You know, that that's up to you. There are friends that I just know maybe don't like to post. But at the same time too, it's like even if you show up for me privately, you buy me gift and you do, and then I see you posting other people and you still
Hmm.
never post me or post
Yeah.
anything that I do, it's still going to feel weird because why are you only like using just one method and then showing up the other people? So it's like you prefer to keep me in the background. I'm not asking you to post every single time, but it just
No, I hear
like
you.
it
Yeah, I
feels
hear you.
weird. I mean, I don't know if you understand. Like it feels
No, I
weird.
hear you. I understand because
Yeah, it just feels weird if I see you
yeah.
doing it for other people, and then it's
Hmm.
my own turn. You want to like do it behind the scenes, and not even once every time. Like you don't even like put it out there. Like
Okay.
sometimes social media attracts, and we know that social media is what attracts. If you know that you have a social media, and I asked you to post this flyer, you know that
Hmm.
maybe it's going to attract like one or two people. But if you don't post it, it means you're not trying to like help me like generate that like
That's not what it means. Because that one or two people it might have attracted, I could also message five people on the side and guarantee them for you.
But then the
yeah,
thing is
that's what I'm
that
saying that's
Okay,
weird.
Kelly,
go
Kelly,
ahead.
wait. So the thing
Go
is
ahead.
like, why haven't you done it with me? So that's I'm like,
Yep.
one thing, Carson, you don't understand is that we women, we understand each other. To men, you guys don't see it as anything, but to us women, we know how we are.
Mhm.
We do certain things for certain reason. I can't really explain it. It's just a woman thing that we get that y'all men don't understand how we act.
We know
So
who is
like
fake
Kelly
and
was,
who is
huh?
legit. We know who is fake and who is real.
So, like Kelly was saying, I agree with you, Carson's, but to a certain extent, how Kelly's saying it goes both ways. Yes, you could be privately telling other people and whatnot and going behind the scenes and doing it, but like Kelly said, you're posting everybody else. Why
Hmm.
am I the exception? That's how I think about it.
Can I
Like,
ask you a question?
uh-huh.
So, would you prefer that I post you and not support you privately as I might be doing the other people because maybe I can't support them the way I want to. So that's why I'm posting them that way to support them that way. And because I'm prioritizing you to make sure that I do support you as best as I think I can by actually giving tangible support for you. And maybe I then don't do the public support as well.
I mean, it's a
That's
hard, you're right. You're most definitely right. But it's
that's
like,
just
but mind you,
honestly,
not every
because
listen, but
mhm.
mind you, not every woman is like this. I'm like, you're not understanding what I'm saying. We
It's
women
not a it's
are
not a woman thing though. Sometimes it's guys also do this too. So I'm not trying to make this a guy girl thing. Like this is
uh,
just a social media thing.
but the thing is that how would I know that? Because at the end of the day, you can't fault a person for thinking that way. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Like you can't fault a person for thinking that way that you're supporting loud. So it seems like you're supporting loudly, out loud,
Okay.
blatantly out loud to the whole world, yeah, that you're supporting this one person. But then when it comes to me that you say you're my guy, it seems
You're
like I said,
making people blind.
perspective wise, and
Okay.
you cannot fault people for being mad. You're loud about you're supporting this person, but then when it comes to me, you're not loud. It seems like you're quiet. You can't fault people for being mad about it. It's just like if like with you have kids, you're loud about this one kid constantly on social media, but this other kid you're quiet with, and then you're wondering why you're the one you're quiet with. It's like why aren't you posting me on social media and being boastful about me?
Your son is a makiza. He's a makiza. I'm not going to advertise him
Yeah,
close to the
No,
other
no,
one.
but
because
you get
the
what I'm
thing is,
saying. Like,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what
so I'm
you're
because
like,
the
saying.
so
thing is, like, we can, you're doing like basically everything that you're doing for me for the other person, but you're
No,
showing
I'm not. I'm
like,
doing for you what I'm doing for you. For the other person, I'm just sharing and supporting in that way. For you, your
yeah, but
support is
it's still
different.
kind of weird because you know what social media attracts, right? I think right now everybody these days is looking at social media to like promote a whole lot of things. If I tell you, please post this on your social media and
Hmm.
you don't post it,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing you posting the next person's flyer who said, please post this on your social media. And you
Hmm.
go and tell me, oh yeah, I brought this customer to you. Did you see this other guy who came to you or this other
Hmm.
person because I told them about your business? Yeah, that sounds nice. But it still feels weird in this world of social media these days that I would constantly see you posting other people's business and you never share mine. And anybody who is close friends with you, who knows you and that person's relationship, and they know people are so quick to notice that they will bring it up to you. I promise you, if you have a friend who is posting other people's businesses and they never post yours, people are noticing and they're going to bring it up to you. They're
and you
going
know
to
what's
say,
funny? To add on what
But
Kelly said, this is when I didn't have a social media, right? People would ask me about my one friend, why is that like you're because people knew that like I was close with this friend and whatnot.
yeah.
And they're like, why is that she always posts this girl, but and I see that you're in the room, but she never posts you. I
yeah,
didn't have a social media, so I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even have a social media to see if she posts me or not. And it's
Hmm.
like what just Kelly said, people recognize those things. So I'm like, so if me, who it's me, I'm seeing this and I feel some type of way, and other people are looking at it from the behind, they're like, oh wow, so she can be loud and proud about these people, but not you. Oh, maybe I'm not going to trust this product because of the fact that like she's not really promoting you, but she's promoting everybody else. That's why I'm saying like it's more to it than just the surface level of people. People just think that oh, like you're being petty, which they can be. Like don't get it twisted. That's why I say I agree with you with it's a two-way thing. Yes, some people can downright just be petty and just be like, oh, this that, but there's surface levels to it. Social
Okay.
media is a platform that can
yeah,
spread like wildfire. Remember how I was saying like you don't need talent to go viral on social media? That one post that you just posted can go viral
you
and
never
it
know who
can
it's going
be
to
your
attract.
friend.
You
But
never
the
know.
Okay.
fact that you didn't post it when there's a possibility, it's not even guaranteed. It's never guaranteed. But
Hmm.
there's a possibility that you posting can reach masses by you just individually saying or saying one person after the other, but you can promote everybody. It's like, okay, you're kind of funny. And then other people will realize it too. And like I said, then it'll make people like, no, I don't really want to do this business because why are they
Yeah.
not posting this,
Because
this?
Okay.
it's
Hold on.
like being in a
Let me
relationship.
ask y'all a rebuttal question here, right? A couple of rebuttal questions, points actually, but so y'all can respond to this. So, one, are we looking at maybe, hey, is this content conducive to me posting to my following? I'll give you an example as myself. I'm someone who's in corporate America. Like, I have to be strategic and careful about everything I post, share, things like that, right? Maybe I don't think this is something I can really post, or I'm not, I maybe said, oh, I'm sick today. I don't want to, do anything, and I don't share something at that point in time, things like that, or just anything. Or maybe I'm just someone who doesn't post often, right? I might just be reposting some things that people have posted me. Or some people just literally scroll on social media and just post memes and nothing else, right? There's that. Second, when did social media become more important than real life? Like, why are we looking at the perception? Because that's all you guys have said right now, right? It's the perception, not the reality. All have said everything is based on what perception is about that specific thing. So when has perception ever been more important than reality? And the equivalency is, when is social media, which is perception, been more important than real life?
Because let's
Right.
not
I
fake
mean,
pretend like social media
yeah.
has not created a lot of
It's the
businesses
world we are
to
in now.
boom.
Like,
Like,
honestly.
let's not pretend that because there are people that have been on having business for years and then their friends will one-on-one tell people and yes, that's going to bring in customers, but then when that one influencer comes to their shop and say, "Hey, you guys, look at this new shop at this place," boom, business is booming. So let's not pretend that social media is not a big influence. Once
And the
again,
inverse is also true.
yes, the inference is most definitely true, but I'm saying like social media is in our day and age
It's
that
a
we live
tool.
in
It's a
is
tool.
important.
It's
It's
a
a
tool. Yeah, it's
tool.
a tool.
It's
Yeah.
most definitely a tool. So if you can use that tool to help out your friend, why not? And I get 100% what you're saying about the corporate America. Yes, but if your friend is saying post me, then that's the opportunity for you as the friend
Yeah.
to be like, "Hey, I can't really post you because of this, that, and the third." Because by you not communicating these things can be seen differently. And like I said, I don't fault people for being
Okay, hold
mad.
on. To add to that too, right? I understand the aspect of the business part. I get it. That is like, hey, if you're not going to support my business or if you're not sharing my business, one, again, maybe that's a conversation that needs to be had, right? It's supposed to say, oh, it's being shady. And two, this is like more on the personal side. If you're saying your friend is not posting you your birthday or things like that, and yet they called you and they wish you a happy birthday, the next person that may have posted on there, maybe I didn't even call them or even wish to check on them. Like, why are we using that to scale our friendships? What if, like, hey,
Right.
you're friends with this person and this person is not friends with you? I don't want to get between. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. Maybe that's why I'm not posting you or them. I
Like I
might just
said,
post the other friends. Like,
I don't really care like about like regular posting, like having to
Me
show
too.
me off and stuff. Like that's not my main concern, right? But when it comes to like important things, my thing is if I see you doing that for other people and you're not doing it for me, there's no way I'm not gonna look into it and be like, why are you posting other people? Like, how am I supposed to look like this? We should focus on real life and not social media when you're on social media posting other people. If you're not a poster, that is different.
but
If
what
you
if I'm a
post just
poster?
memes, if you post just memes and you don't
No,
post
what if
like
I'm
any,
a poster? I post these people, but yet I'm calling you on your own day, and I'm not calling the other people I'm posting.
Okay, but you're a
right?
poster and you post other people, so why don't you just post me?
Yeah.
I understand that you did call me, but you just said to yourself, you're a poster.
Okay, so would you take the post or would you take the call?
Why can't they have both? That's the
Ah!
thing. It's like being in a relationship, right? You're in a relationship and you know this is a serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And you're constantly posting every day and posting
Yep.
like people and then wishing other people happy birthday. And then it comes to your partner that you're with,
Mm-hmm.
you don't post them.
Absolutely not. I agree with that.
Why? Why are you wishing other people happy birthday and then the one person that is important to you, you don't
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like people
Hold
get
on, finish your thought. The one person
I
that's
feel like
important to me,
people
what?
That's supposed to be important to you. You're supposed to post them too and wish them happy birthday.
The things I'm doing for that person is important to me. I'm not doing for the people I'm posting.
It does. See, that's the thing. You're comparing the two.
You are. You literally, that's what you're
No,
doing. You're literally comparing the two.
because you're
I
not
agree with
supposed to be like,
Carson on
oh,
this one,
because
please.
so this is social media. We are in a world of social media, okay? So you cannot be like, I'm not gonna post my partner, but I'm gonna post everybody else because they're less important to me.
Wait, I'm trying to understand your point.
Again, you cannot be in a world of social media where
Yeah.
you know it does make people, even if you're like the most like the least social person, like you don't really care about social media like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're married to a woman who does not, or a man who does not really like care about the social media like that. Guess what? At some point, it's still gonna hit them and be like, wait, I constantly see my man or my woman posting other
Mm-hmm.
people every single time, but not one time
Yeah.
have they even posted me up on their status.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because,
No,
okay, so
Karen, go
no,
Kelly,
ahead.
I think
that
the
is
reason
Karen,
why
go
so
ahead.
is because
wrong.
no, I don't think it's so wrong, honestly, because some people want things private, honestly and truly. Cause me, okay, if I ever get married, y'all, I promise you, only the people who know me are gonna know that I'm gonna get married. It can be that man's boyfriend, it can be that man's birthday, and I'm not posting his birthday, but I will post everybody else's birthday. But I want me and this marriage to stay private. Cause remember how I
But
said monitoring spirit, so. That one I just let's keep it to the side. People don't really need to know this
again,
aspect of my life and
see,
whatnot. But I'll post everybody else. So
what you
that's what
said
I'm like.
right there is the thing that people always seem to mix up. The fact that you post somebody, it does not mean that you have to constantly post someone all the time. I have the most private marriage. Like inside my bedroom, even the people who stay in my house, my grandma and my mother-in-law, they do not know whatever goes on in my home.
I know on
They don't
social
even know
media.
when I fight with my man. They don't even know when we are not even talking. They don't know like when we are not in a good space because it stays up in my room. You can have the fact that I post, like I'm always gonna post my man, right? I will post him. But guess what? I have the most private relationship ever because I keep it within my house. It does not mean that, like, when I go and people see this man, the people that I post on that see him on my WhatsApp status are the people that have my number that know him. So it's not like I'm showing him off to like complete different people. I can choose to
It's
put him
not
on
the
TikTok.
aspect of showing
Kelly, hold
off.
on. You know who the most attractive man is
Mm.
to a woman? It's a taken man. Just
Literally,
literally that.
literally,
Literally
men
that.
get hit on more when they realize they're
Yes.
married. I've seen men purposely put on fake engagement rings because they literally say, when I have
Look,
an engagement ring, women want me more.
Like,
if a man can be taken that easily, my sister, take him.
no. Okay,
No, but
let's
it's not the
not. It's
aspect
not
of
that easy.
taking.
No,
It's not
let
the
me explain
aspect
it.
of
Let
him.
me explain. Let me
Because
explain.
the thing is, right, when I
No.
post my
Hold
man
on,
most of the
Kelly.
time, right, I don't even tag him. Like,
It
and
doesn't
and
matter.
most time,
It
like,
doesn't matter. We have Google image search. Literally,
Literally.
screenshot search. You will find out information about people any day, anytime. Like it's so simple. The people that know you or a friend of a friend, yo, who is this? Who's such and such? They're gonna find out. As a guy who is single, guy, I walk left, right. Babes are not looking my way. The moment any babe enters my eye that I'm seeing, talking to, or whatever, it's like flies. They just start attracting, like somehow, some way. It's just what it is. And social media amplifies that so much to where
like
now
I
you're
said, it does not have to be
inviting
like a
other
constant thing of
opinions
posting.
and stuff like that. What?
It's not like when I say posting, I'm not saying like constantly having to post your partner.
It's not constant. All it takes is
We're just
one.
talking about just one
All
time.
it takes is one. That's
But the
it.
thing is, even if you go out there, you think posting your man is the only thing that can get him taken from your hand on social
We're
media?
not talking
We're
about
not
just
just talking
that.
about
That's
that.
what, like Kelly, we're not
Yeah, we
talking
just
about
got
just
to this
that.
because you said the thing
That's
about,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
your
That to
partner.
me, it does not like really. It depends on how private. Like I said, I'm talking about my own personal like relationship, like what I have going on with me.
Okay, so bring it
I don't
back
know
to the
about that
general.
post home
So
or other
bring it
post
back to the
relationship.
general then, because that's what we're talking about, the general of the populace. Bring it back to that,
If
because that's what we're
me
on.
post, like I said, if you're somebody who posts everybody else on special days, supporting their business here and there, like, and then when it comes to me, you're just doing it behind the scenes. You're not posting my flyer, you're not wishing me happy birthday. Like, we're friends, and then me, I'm gonna post you, and then you're there busy posting other people, like showing the love out there to the world.
Okay, Kelly, let me ask you a question. When is your birthday?
Tuesday,
This
next
Tuesday.
next week.
Okay, so what do you prefer? Well, hold on. What do you prefer? A phone
Money.
call? No, a phone call or post on Instagram?
Personally, I prefer a phone call.
Okay, thank you. That's it. Yeah, I've solved it. That's it.
No,
So you
but
prefer
in
the
I'm
the
not
in the
relaxed
like,
case
I
of
don't
me
think you're still
defending
understanding.
Kelly, in the face of me defending Kelly, it seems funny because that's
Yeah,
what I'm like. It doesn't matter that like I got a phone call because you still posted everybody. How do I know? How do I know that you didn't call them
because
too?
you cannot just tell me like
And again, it's
maybe you're like
perception
maybe
versus
like you're
reality.
I can
Exactly,
mostly speak for
perception
like
versus
women.
reality. So I'm like, so it seems funny,
Yeah, I
and
But
that's
can
what I'm
what
mostly
is
like.
speak for like
perception over
women.
reality, though? That's the
But this
thing.
perception can be somebody's reality, and you're not
And that's my
realizing
Yeah.
point.
that.
Why
See,
is social media people's reality? Why is perception,
here's the
aka
thing,
social media,
right?
people's reality?
Because that's what I'm saying. Because the only reason why I have a problem is when you post
Other people.
everybody, then you don't post me. If I
Yep.
see that here and there, you post somebody here and there, you don't post mine, that's perfectly fine. I don't care. But you have posted everybody who I know is in your friend group. I know your friend group, and you have posted everybody. And I'm part of that friend
And
group,
there's
and you
no
don't post
way.
me. It's like, okay, you're funny. Because why are you posting everybody but me? And that's like, and you cannot fault people for getting mad at that because it
And
genuinely does seem fake. Like, I
yep.
understand, like, yes, I would rather have a phone call, but it seems like you're giving the love to everybody, and then when it comes to me, no. And I understand perception should not be people's reality, but that's the truth of it.
No, no, I
Perception.
hear you. I'm honestly just being difficult. I do feel y'all on that, to be honest,
This
because
is why I hate you with a burning passion.
Yeah, because
nah,
especially like we
I've
mostly
dealt with
can
this
get
shit
for
too, like,
women
so I
because we know
know
how women operate.
whatever. No, it's not just a woman thing. It's also a
Yeah,
guy thing
but
too. It's not even just a woman thing. Like,
it's just weird. Honestly, I just
yeah.
find it
Yeah, it's
weird
just
because
weird.
Well,
why would
I'm
you
not
do that?
necessarily say it's weird, right? Because, like you said, like the perception is when we say perception, is also like your reputation. It kind of ties in sometimes with that. So let's say, for example, you are around someone who's known for something specifically, right? Something negative. Now it's like, guy, I don't want to be posting you online. Like the block is hot. Of course, I gotta, adjust because guess what? People are gonna see me online with you publicly, and what does that mean? I'm backing you at least. And yes, I can go about explaining things to people, but do I want to fight that? No. So I do see that point, right? And also too, like, let's say for example, you're friends with someone, and like you say, you guys are posting each other all the time, all the time, all the time. And then all of a sudden, people start rolling a camera, and you low-key start seeing them duck and try to get away because they know it's gonna end up online somewhere. So yeah, it's okay to feel salty, but at the same time, it's like, why not just have that conversation with that person to clear it
Yeah,
up?
Think they
and I
don't know what
agree. The
they're doing.
conversation, that's the problem. People
You
don't
think they
have
don't
the
know what they're doing?
conversation. They just instantaneously block, and I should not be talking because the
You
block
do
button
it.
is my favorite button.
Hmm.
But people just instantaneously block without understanding where people are coming from. Because I also agree with you. People need to understand that perception on social media is not reality. Please let that click through your head. Can we
Yeah.
stop pretending as if social media is reality? Because, like Kelly said, everything is fake in that bitch. Everything is fake. Okay?
Hey, not a
Nobody
bad
is
word.
really showing them their true life fully. Because if they were, you would either one be bored or two realize this person was broke and is actually unhappy and thinks it's not as
Mm,
crystal clear and perfect as they want you to
mm.
see.
Yep.
Social media is all about perception. That's all it
Like
is.
the Danish deception story that I just read on TikTok.
It's
That is a
all
clear
about
example.
perception.
So, Kelly, when you said like, those people don't, do you think they don't know what they're doing? What do you mean by that?
Wait,
When I was talking about
you
like,
post
people like
you
hiding. Oh, you
post
remember? Okay.
everybody else and you never post me and you think you don't know that you don't post me. You are not aware that you're posting everybody else, but you never post me.
Mhm.
Are
Man.
you like do
Are
you know are
you
your brain cells not
okay?
working?
So let's wrap it up. Let's get some final thoughts then. What are your final thoughts? Final thoughts so we can, go and start not posting people and throwing shade on WhatsApp status and all these things.
All those
Words
social
of
media
wisdom.
at your own risk, so
Please get a life. Okay? Get off of social media. That's all I have to say. People that are chronically on social media that want to be an influencer and this they are becoming having beef because of social media where there really would have not been ever any beef if y'all just poke in real life. Get a freaking life. I understand social media is now our new life, but we need to understand how to separate it. We need to understand what is reality and we need to understand what is perception and what is not real. So please stop everybody wanting to be an influencer. I get it. We all, well, it's an easy way out because this 9 to 5 is ghetto. But we need doctors, we need lawyers, we need
Mm,
plumbers, we need
mm,
electricians, we need
mm,
teachers.
mm,
Like, we need
mm.
at
this
this point, we're about this
occupation.
new
We,
generation,
I
we're about to
beg,
have
oh,
AI
I beg,
doctors.
please. We need these occupations because we have a
Wanda.
nurse shortage, we have a teacher shortage, but also the U.S. economy needs to pay us better. So I understand that concept because it's like, why get into these occupations if I'm not going to get paid well? It's a different topic.
We
But
are about to have
regardless,
AI doctors, so
we
either way,
need we
was
need
good.
people. If everybody wants to be social media, I promise you we're all going to die because then we're not gonna have any resources
Karen,
to.
oh, they're about to die. I said we're about to have AI nurses and doctors. Everybody's going to go to ChatGPT and be learning how to operate on people.
Dang, dang, dang. Well, I know I said last thoughts, final thoughts, but Karen, you just actually sparked a follow-up question for me, right? When you brought back the influencer side of things. So for those influencer friends that claim we don't support them because when they unfollow us and we
Why
realize
would
we
I?
unfollow them back
Why would
too,
I
what do we say to them?
go find a place and sit your ass down?
Woo, woo.
Because why would you wait? You became my friend,
It's their
and then
business.
you
No,
because
no, it's
you
their
had
business, and you're not supporting them. You don't want to
wait
create a
no wait
perception
first.
that they are this influencer and you're not helping them do
Now
it. So you
let
are
me
fake
get
too.
this straight. You followed me on social media. We were
Mm-hmm.
friends before you had
Yeah.
your followers multiplied. I
Mm-hmm.
used to share your contents, like, comment,
Mm-hmm.
and with kiki ha ha ha, you know.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you have small 10K,
Mm-hmm.
15K followers. You go and click unfollow, 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 unfollow. You
Mm.
unfollow me, and you think I am one of your descendants.
But they're
I should
trying to
be
create that
doing.
image now, that perception that they're the influencer and you're not
Oh,
supporting them in
how
that.
sweet.
So
Create the image
why
with
are you
you
being
and
a fake friend
create the
now?
image with you and your bot followers. What does that have to do with me? Most of these people even just go and buy followers. So please
You're not
create the
wrong.
image with the
That's
bot
another thing we
followers.
didn't even bring up too. Like, so what is like, because you see people will buy followers and then you look at their posts and you see
Who
5,000 likes and
likes?
then you look at the comments, 10 comments. It's like,
That's
bro,
how you
ain't no
always know
way.
when you see people, when you know people who are bot followers, always look at your like. Because somebody will have, you cannot tell me you have 120K followers and you have 10 likes, zero
No, they
comments.
can buy likes too, but they cannot buy comments. That's the thing. You always look
Yeah,
at the comments, not
but
even the
the
likes,
thing,
the
yeah, but
comments.
you can easily always still tell because they don't have money to buy the likes. You see
Mm,
the 20 likes, 10 likes,
damn.
one
That's true
comment.
though. Some people be like that too.
It's because what's the point? Because Instagram is not going to pay you based on how many followers you have. You have to have the views. If you're not getting the views, what's the whole point? You can have 1K followers and have 1 million views and you're going to get paid.
Hmm.
So
All
I'm not
right.
going to sit here was supporting each other and then you go and unfollow me because you think you have landed in life.
What
I
did
am still
Karen
making my
say?
own money. You
What
are
did
just
Karen say? What did the Migo guy say? They do anything for clouds?
Clout.
Mm-hmm.
that's
That's
just
it.
weird. Like, please find someone and go sit down. I'm not
Karen,
doing that.
last words of wisdom, please, before we conclude.
You know, I don't know how to land that.
Hmm. Wonderful. This is, come on. The people are rooting for you. Go ahead. Wise
I'm
words.
working
Wise
on my
words,
Don't
please.
let
vision.
nobody pressure you. Don't let nobody
Boom.
pressure you. Do what you can. Go if you want to be an influencer, go at your own pace. Do the
Mm.
natural thing. Go naturally. Do not try to like steal your way out of it because at the end of the day,
Damn.
followers don't matter, but the view is what pays.
And
Followers
the
don't
real
pay.
support too.
Yup. Followers don't pay, but the views are going to get you the money. Don't think
Mm.
because you have 130K followers, you're going to have for every monthly paycheck from Instagram. because you have high followers. No, you have to earn those views on your videos, on your pictures. You have to get paid. That's how you get paid. So nobody should pressure you. You get pressured by going to buy followers. You're also going to be ending up with 10 likes. If you like, don't take, if you like, take the shortcut to life. You're going to fail.
And
Hmm.
also, influencing is not for
Speak
everybody.
up, speak up, speak up, speak up. We cannot hear you.
Influencing is not something that everybody is longevity.
Mhm.
So you can be an influencer for 1, 2 year, but then you can become irrelevant. There's not a lot of
Have
majority of people that
backup.
are influencers for their whole career. Have a backup plan. Still have your 9 to 5 at the end of the day, okay? And if you become an
Business.
influencer, you're making big invest, move that money into outside of influencing so you can keep that money replenishing. And like I said in back then, please, we still need 9 to 5. We need doctors, okay? So that's what I have to say. Now you know.
Wow. Well, it's like, to wrap it up, it's like J. Cole said, right? No such thing as a life that's better than yours, right? So, hey, hard times, good times, are you going to care about fame and social media, or are you going to care about the people you love? Choose wisely, but regardless, the choice is yours. With that being said, we have Kelly, the babe who makes sure that her problems never look like her. She
Never.
always looks better than her problem. We have the
Never.
queen of the motherland, Queen K, with the durag, and the most consistent member of NYK, Chef Carl. So hey, follow us on the Bird app, and Now You Know One, and also follow us on IG at NYK Podcast. Until next week, peace out.
Bye, y'all.